There's somebody that we follow, and we follow him because what he says is absolutely spot on. And I'm sure it goes not just in our profession, but other professions as well. When you talk about products, quality, human interaction.
Absolutely.
Oren Klaff.
Oren Klaff, yeah, wrote a couple books. One of the famous ones is Pitch Anything, and he makes 3 amazing points. I'll tell you the first one. Humans chase that which moves away from them. The other one is we want what we cannot have.
And most importantly, people
only
don't
value
what you pay for.
Only value what you pay for, that's right.
So when you give away dentistry for free, there is 0 value involved from that patient.
Right. Earlier I said, you know, it's amazing, I just saw a podcast and I was watching it and somebody that I really liked said, value is linked to difficulty. And here's something I've been trying to tell younger practitioners now. Don't approach cases and just look at somebody and go, oh, don't worry, this is straightforward, this is easy stuff. Then they're gonna wonder, then why are you charging me so much? Right? Because the reality is, no case is easy. In fact, when you break down cases and the things we have to do, they're not easy. They're easy because maybe we've done them so many times, but how many times have we got into something you go, oh, I didn't see that coming, right? You didn't see it coming. Something, you run into a problem or a snag, or a tooth is not restorable and that wasn't part of the plan, or whatever the case may be. So I no longer say to people, oh, this case is gonna be easy. There's nothing easy about what we do. There's 3 elements that dentists, I think, especially young practitioners, need to know that you're always going to be dealing with when it comes to your dentistry, always. One is the mechanical components. The second one are the biological components. And the third one, which is a mystery to some people, is the psychological components. That trifecta of things affects your dentistry. You want to do big cases. Everybody's like, I want to do big cases, I want to do big cases. There's such a huge psychological component of those teeth attached to somebody.
They don't talk about that. When they get training at other places, they get the first 2 components. They don't talk about the third. Oh, I don't need that. And then they wonder why they'll make connection with the patient, why the patient doesn't move forward with the treatment.
Or they get to them the final and they're like, I don't like the way this looks. They haven't taken them through the steps. Listen, I don't mean to toot our own horn, toot, but the truth is, our protocol course is probably the first course that goes through the psychological component of both the consult, how we deliver them, how we build them up. So by the time they get their final teeth, they've picked their own shade. No one's taught doing that. They're all going from a shade guide. And they've gone through so many iterations of their temporaries and adjustments they've wanted along the way. It's a no-brainer. Our deliveries are so easy now because they're exact duplicates of what they've had, and they've chosen the color. No surprises, and they're so thrilled.
And if they're not, they're the ones that are on the hook, not us.
Correct.
We're not the hitman, as our friend likes to say.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
They were the ones that guided this. They're the ones that make the ultimate decision.
Yeah.
I'm just giving them what they want.
Yep. I've got one of my patients right now. I just put in her 3rd set of attempts yesterday, and which means 3rd means we did our initial Lux attempt, went to a lab temp, made some small changes, and now she's in that 3rd set, which is the 2nd set of laboratory temps. Just got a message from our treatment coordinator driving in here today. She's thrilled, loves them. This is the shade that she definitely said that she wants to do. We're good to go. We're ready for delivery.
Right, now you just tell the laboratory that's what you want as the final shade, emulate the same shape. The delivery's simple now.
Absolutely,
Instead
it's great.
Instead of just saying, oh yeah, make them A1.
Right. We have come so far that if there are practitioners still taking courses where they say prep the teeth, deliver the temps, and go straight to final, I think there's a huge disconnect there.
Again, it goes back to the beginning of this. There's no value in that, right? There's no value. People don't value that. They glaze over that.
Make it look too easy.
Make it look too easy. Okay, was it Rembrandt, Renoir, Monet? The famous story on the banks of the Seine River.
Right.
If you've never heard the story before, person is walking on the banks of the Seine. That's the river that runs through Paris. He sees a beautiful painting being painted, says, that's gorgeous. Says, can you paint me? Says, sure. Sits down an hour later, makes a beautiful painting of that person. Person says, great, I'd like to buy it. And he told him at the time it was like $100, which back then seemed like $1,000. Says, what? That took you like less than an hour to do. He goes, no. It took me a lifetime.
Right. You're paying for the years, not the hours.
You're paying for the years, not the hours. And that's the thing that people don't appreciate in what we do. And if you dumb it down and you make it seem too easy, they're not going to value it.
Right. Yeah, the word easy shouldn't come out of your mouth anymore. Nothing's easy. Yeah.
Nothing's easy.
Value is linked to difficulty. It's fantastic.